sense. Let's start with Chris Sale, though. We covered this story quite a bit on the trade angle. Now there's an extension, kind of complicated. I had to take some time to let my brain soak in everything going on, but it's basically ripping up what he had and agreeing to an extension with Atlanta for 2 years, $38 million, plus an $18 million club option for 2026. So the money now this year that he makes is $16 million, okay? The Red Sox gave the Braves $17 million. So I know they're going to pay him next year, but this year, the Braves are making $1 million off of Chris Sale, if you want to look at the money on that angle. And it's essentially a 2-year, or you could look at it this way, a 2-year, $21 million outlay on a contract that the Atlanta Braves are paying for Chris Sale. So just a bit over $10 million for Chris Sale per year.
Is Anthopoulos playing chess and everyone else playing checkers? Because he does these deals and everyone's like, how in the fuck does he do this stuff?
I promised a fan who had a super chat named John Lee that I would get his question in there. And he said the exact thing that you just said. Do you ever think that Alex Anthopoulos must have dirt on other GMs? Else, how can he get the deals he makes?
He's just stealing dudes now. Oh, I want you? Okay, I'll make sure that your team doesn't have anything and they need to get rid of money. So I'll take him. I'll take Kelnick. I'll sign Ronaldo Lopez. I'll do this. I'll do that. And boom, 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 boom. I'll sign all these guys to extensions when they're young.
He's taking advantage of teams not trying. That's why this year he's getting, the Mariners basically paid them a prospect to get rid of some of the extra contracts that they didn't want. But Kratz, here's another angle of it. If you're Chris Sale, they ripped up those deferrals. Now he just gets that cold hard cash this year, which does matter because, if you look at the market and interest rates, you want your cash right now, no?
Absolutely. You don't want it. What did it say? 2036?
2039.
That's all gone.
2039. That's gone. That's awesome. He gets it right now. Plus, he gets to keep playing. Plus, the Braves are just doing. You think the Braves have a lot of money, and so people are like, well, why couldn't they get Shohei? We even said it. Why couldn't they get Shohei? Well, instead of doing that, they're just kind of in all these deals, they're done. Like it's essentially a 1-year deal. You had Sale for this season, and then you just extended him for one more. And the whole Kelnick thing, there's a lot of upside. They have extra money. They have a lot of extra money, and they're showing you that they love their roster, but they're okay just kind of like building on the outskirts of it. Alex Anthopoulos is just gonna steal Executive of the Year.
Makes sense. Adam, thoughts on the Sale trade, and then we'll bring in Joel for his thoughts too.
Braves are a machine. I think Sale, obviously, when healthy, is one of the nastiest in the game, and a change of scenery is, can do him some good. And like you said, that team is built to win. And again, like they were in the '90s. They only got one championship in the '90s. I think they were trying to get more than one in this decade. So they're building to win in October. So if they stay healthy, we'll be seeing them late in the season. So Anthopoulos and their regime, they're doing a hell of a job. And I like the owner's flexibility. It's saying like, hey, you want to win? Put me a team that's winning, and we're making money. So that's the owner I think AJ wants. He's the one who's like, say, hey, we're making money and we're spending money. That's what makes it amazing. Instead of we're making money and I'm hoarding it.
Yeah, and the Braves have upped payroll. I think they were in the 200 range. I think it's in the 240-ish range now for them. So they keep climbing. And
means they making money.
But they're trying. And Alex Anthopoulos isn't afraid to make a move, right? It might backfire. Chris Sale's not healthy. Okay, we're stuck.
It's $20 million essentially, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Years.
But he's not afraid. Alex Anthopoulos is not afraid to go make the move that he thinks can help his team get to the next level. He did it with the Blue Jays. Remember, he went and got Donaldson. He went and got David Price. He went and did all these moves. And people were like, what is he doing? And boom, they never won, but they were right there until Kratz's teams got in the way of them. And then you look at him now with the Braves, you're like, you signed all these guys. They got a great nucleus of kids. They need pitching. What does he do? He goes out and gets one of the guys that's been great for 10 years when he's healthy and signs him to an extension. Remember, that was the question with Ken yesterday. How do the Braves win this trade? Well, they get a healthy Sale, and then he picks up his option. Well, they don't have to worry about the option next year. It's already guaranteed. So to me, they've already won this trade because they didn't need Vaughn Grisham. I mean, he was a nice depth piece, and he'll go to Boston, hopefully flourish. But for the Braves, he was probably going to be in AAA to start the year.
They get some certainty in the rotation for next year when you could lose Fried and maybe Morton retires. Who knows?